Hello everyone, I am Amar Chauhan and I am a student of CS 1 third year. So I would like to present my presentations on color model, RGB color model. So there are various topics to be covered. What is the main goal of topic, objective, color representation, color space, diagrams, application, limitations. We will further check these topics in wide explanation. So what is the main goal of the topic? The RGB color model is system used to represent color in electronic devices such as television, computer monitors, digital cameras, and the name RGB stands for red, green and blue, which are the primary colors that can be combined to create a wide range of colors. In the RGB color model, each color is represented by the combination of these three primary colors. Each primary color is assigned a value from 0 to 255, representing the intensity of that color. For example, pure red represented as 255, 0, 0. Pure green is represented as 0 to 55, 0, and pure blue is represented as 0, 0 to 55. So the RGB color used green, blue as its primary color. So in the RGB color model, each color is created by combining different amount of red, green and blue light. The intensity of the color is measured on the scale of 0 to 255. So with representing 0, no light, and 255, the maximum intensity. For example, yellow is created by combining full intensity of red and green light. So it's important to note that RGB color model is an additive color model, meaning the colors are created by adding light together. So the main objective of RGB color model is to create a wide range of different kind of colors. Okay. So that we can the color representation in digital imaging in higher end. So the RGB color model is additive model, which means that it works by adding different amount of light create colors. This is well suited for electronic displays such as computer monitors, which works in emitting light to create image. Overall, the objective of RGB color model to provide you efficient and effective way to represent colors in electronic display and digital imaging. So in RGB color model, each color is represented by three numerical values that indicates intensity of each primary color. These values are typically expressed as decimal numbers ranging from 0 to 255, or as n numbers ranging from 0 to ff. For example, like color is represented can be in two types, either in coordinates kind, like 255, 0, 0, which is representation of red, and you can also make it in hexadecimal notation, like hash, capital F and 4 times 0. So there are various representation of in hexadecimal as well and coordinates as well, depending on which one you want to use. By combining different amount of red and green and blue, it is possible to create vast set of colors from the RGB model. So you can combine red and green to create an yellow. Okay, so the decimal of notation of yellow would be hash FFF00 in hexadecimal notation. In the RGB color model, color can be combined in different ways to create the other colors. There are two main methods of combining colors: additive color mixing and subtracting color mixing. Additive color mixing involves adding light from different sources to create a new color. When the red, green and blue light are added together in equal to amount, so that they create a white light with different amount of each primary color are added together, and they create wide range of colors. And there is another one, that is subtractive color mixing. So on the other hand, it was subtracting certain wavelengths of light, like white light, create different colors. This method of color mixing is used to printing, that involves use of ink pigments that absorb certain wavelengths of light while refracting others. When cyan, magenta and yellow inks are combined in equal amounts, they absorb all wavelengths of light and appear black. So in RGB color model, different combination of red and green and blue can be used to create millions of colors. For example, combining full intensity of red and green light creates yellow. Combining full intensity of red and blue light creates magenta. It's worth nothing that RGB color model can be used to create a wide range of colors, but it has limitations. Some colors, such as certain shade of pink and purple, are difficult to accurately reproduce in the RGB color model. This is because they fall outside the range of the color that can be created by combining different amount of red, green and blue. So these are the representation of RGB color model, like the coordination kind of, that how you can create a mixing colors. So as you can check, this is the diagram representing the matrix representing the RGB color model. These are the additive colors, like RGB, showing how you can add different amount of colors, different amount. So there are various applications of the RGB color model. It's wisely used in digital imaging and electronic display, such as computer monitors, television screens, and mobile devices model in an additive color model that is suited for creating colors using light. The RGB color model is also in various applications such as web design, graphic design, video editing, where accurately color representation is important. By using the RGB color model, designer and content creators can create images and videos in wide range of colors that can be accurately displayed on electronic screens. So it can be used in computer graphics. It's very useful in computer graphics and television. When in 1928 the first RGB color TV was created. So in RGB color transmission developed in 1928. In 1940, experiments on the RGB field sequential color system was started by Columbia Broadcasting System. Limitations. There are a lot of limitations in RGB. One of the main disadvantages of RGB color model is ability to create wide range of colors using just 3 primary colors. This makes highly efficient and convenient color model for use in digital imaging and electronic display. Another disadvantage of the RGB color model is ability to accurately reproduce color electronic display. The RGB color model is also highly flexible. It allows for the creation of an almost limitless range of colors by combining different amount of red. Additionally, are widely supported of software, hardware, and making easy to work with in a variety of applications. Most modern image editing, graphic design software support the RGB color. However, there is one important limitation of the RGB color model, is that it's not always best choice for the certain applications such as printing. This is because it uses the subtracting. It is the ink print, a certain lengths, certain wavelengths of light on white paper. Overall, the RGB color model is powerful and versatile tool for creating colors in digital imaging, electronic display, and widely spread. Make it essential tool for designer and content creators. So no transmission are required to display on the screen. It can set the base color of space for various applications. It is computationally practical system. It relates simple to CRT applications model. So RGB values are commonly not translated between devices, not perceptually uniform, not perfect for identification of colors. So these are the main disadvantages, and it is also difficult to determine specific color. If you have any questions, you can just comment it out, and I will try to solve it as soon as possible. Thank you very much. क्या पढ़ाई तुम कर रहे हैं?